is my daily devotional. This is sad. So many people stop living their lives to earn a living so someday they can retire. See this pencil? Just imagine this pencil is your life. And you start off here and you're learning how to walk. Yeah, you start elementary school. Now you do junior high and high school. Maybe some college or tech school. And now you go to work, and you work, and you work, and you work, and you work to get to the retirement here, as seen in the eraser. And then you die. You know, many live 10 years after they retire and then die. Some may live more, some may live less, but they say an average of 10 years. And then you die. All this work, making a good living, but not making a good life. So someday we can retire for this little eraser portion of our life. And then, what you don't see is the line that goes after the eraser. It's invisible. It goes on and on and on in eternity. But we work so hard. Listen, what good is it to make a good living if you don't have a good life? Just to get to that little retirement and then die. And not be prepared for that invisible line of eternity. It goes on and never stops. James puts it this way. He says in verse 14 of James chapter 4, he says, listen, today or tomorrow you say you'll go to this city or spend a year there, or you'll carry on your business and you'll make money, making a good living. Why, you don't even know what will happen tomorrow. What is your life? You are a mist, listen, a mist that appears for a little while and then vanishes. We're here skipping our way through the book of Psalms. And today we've come to Psalm 90. Lord, you have been our dwelling place throughout all generations, before the mountains were born, or you brought forth the earth and the world. From everlasting to everlasting, you are God. In other words, God has always been, and he always will be. You turn men back to dust, saying, return to dust, O sons of men. Verse 4, for 1,000 years in your sight are like a day that has just gone by, or like a watch in the night. For the Lord, 1,000 years is like a day. What about that? What about that? In that perspective of God's, I can see where my dad's 92 years, which is a good, lengthy life. It's like a mist in the vision of God, with 1,000 years being like a day. And he goes on and says, the length of our days is 70 years, or 80 if we have the strength. Yet their span is but trouble and sorrow, for they quickly pass and will fly away. In other words, you struggle, you work, and then you'll work, and you're trying to make a good life. You do business here and there, as it says, and you make money, as it says, but you don't ever make a good life, and you never prepare yourself for that line of eternity. Oh, listen, as we finish in Psalm 90 at verse 12. Teach us to number our days aright, that we may gain a heart of wisdom. So, don't stop living a good life for fear of dying. Don't stop living a good life for fear of not being prepared for a retirement. Don't stop living a good life just to make a good living and not be prepared with a relationship with Jesus Christ for eternity. That line that's invisible, it goes on and on and on. God bless you.